al-mālīḥān, يفكر في الماضي. Think of the endless or the infinite. al-mālīḥān is a poetic way to say the boundless, that which has no termination. The image pairs the physical parabola of a water stream from a shower head, gravity by shaping a perfect quadratic, with the abstract mental stretch toward infinity. Later, you can sprinkle in the Japanese word suzumushi, cool, refreshing to describe the water, saying eman suzumushi yarsumu dāla, which blends the soothing Japanese adjective right into the Arabic sentence structure and makes the phrase feel like a haiku collaboration. Finally, let us step into the mesmerizing world of prime numbers with a spiral that feels almost magical. We will voice the sentence. Ra, aitua dat awalī, fi mad a suzumushi, sabi awa, sabi en yatal a anma tawa, hawa khams ien, the Arabic opens with ra aitu, I saw, adad awal, iadad awalī, prime number. You soften the glottal stop on awalī and let the vowel flow. Enti imad a fi madār in a spiral. Then the Japanese pops in like a refreshing breeze, suzumushi, which means cool, refreshing, invigorating. By tagging it onto madār, you create the phrase, a cool spiral. Then the Arabic returns with a playful list of primes. Sabawa, sabian sabak, or saben, 7 and 73. Yadal aba'an and maya, tala, aba'an maya, playing with. In thalāthūn khams, in thalāthūn khamsi, 3 and 53. All four numbers are prime, and they sit like beads on the Ulam spiral diagonal neighbors that mathematicians still puzzle over. Saying the sentence aloud feels like casting a tiny spell. The combination of the Japanese word suzumushi with the rhythmic Arabic numbers tickles the ears exactly where the brain processes pattern recognition. Now let us tie all of these threads together and speak the entire set as a single flowing performance so you can feel how the languages dance. Take a breath and show up high. Li kin fi al man amal handas al dia ya murabba nikwa kono mata. Ela al kit leisa hua ki atatafta ia shono kyu. Anata no jikan yori watashi no jikan osoi. Liana sua taku al kuta ukuta sama. Yeshu ga kuno okashi wa afial elushiral ashake ki yatada apuladak iko ma al am yarsumu de ala mafṭūḥa. Shabi habi anere aklins en yufakir efe al-mālīḥān en ra aitu adadawal efe imad a suzumushi ta sabawa sab en yatal en ma adawa taukapsi en. Try again. Fast at this time, letting the vowels of Japanese and the emphatic consonants of Arabic share the same stage. Notice how the long a in la kin stretches sideways, while the clip final syllables of, also, and maf trish they balance the rhythm. Learning these funny science and math statements in a mix of Romanized Japanese and Romanized Arabic is not just a party trick. It is a way of rewiring your brain to see ordinary phenomena through multiple lenses simultaneously. When you say "inshuapai," you are not only pronouncing circumference equals p, you are invoking a concept that appears around lid of your coffee cup, in the wheel of your bicycle, and in the orbit of the moon. Adding the Arabic dream of a square circle infuses it the sense of impossibility. It actually makes the constraint more memorable. The catbox joke does the same for quantum mechanics. Instead of memorizing the dry definition of superposition, you stand in the kitchen, imitate a baffled physicist, and pivot from Japanese softness to Arabic negation. The neuroscience of code switching suggests that when we attach ideas to multiple language contexts, our recall becomes stronger and our creativity increases because we are accessing different associative networks. So you are basically doing mental calisthenics while chuckling about a cat that may or may not be inside a bottle. Furthermore, these sentences smuggle in practical vocabulary that transfers far beyond the science lab. From the Japanese side, you now have neko, cat, hako, box, jikan time, skilgako, mathematics, bokashi, sweets, and the delicious suzumushi for anything refreshing. Out from the Arabic, you have gathered elakin, but almena aymal handasi, geometry, alkin, alkunyat, and al-san. Arabic view box as sur'ah, speed, al-kutla, las as zaman, tima, dāla, parabola, and the beautiful mal-iha-ihaen for infinities words can be combined label blocks. You might look at a Ferris wheel and murmur, iya rabba, or glance at the clock and whisper, anata no chika no soi, to a friend who's always running late, then follow it with ithnān as shirataki will, and watch them puzzle over the punchline. The social media age craves content that is bite-sized, cross-cultural, and deeply unexpected. A 10-second video of someone confidently saying "Keiyuki yatada avkuladaki" while pulling tray after tray of imaginary cookies out of the oven could become an instant exponential growth. Either a person starts in a gentle Japanese tone and suddenly drops the emphatic "ela" before the box reveal captures attention because it violates the pattern you expect. These phrases are built for exactly that kind of shareability. They are short enough to be captions, yet rich enough to prompt thousands of comments asking, wait, what does this mean? And when someone asks, you get to tell them about pi, superposition, time dilation, exponentials, parabolas, and prime spirals in a way that feels like passing on a secret. Now let us go a little deeper into the sounds themselves, because correct pronunciation is what makes the humor land. Japanese is a monotype language, meaning each kind of character gets roughly equal duration. So enshu does not become enshu with heavy stress, it stays light and even. The R in Japanese is a flat almost like the soft D or the T in the American. But when you say akononaka, let their absence keep everything forward in and now perfect. On the other hand, likes emphatic consonants and pharyngeal sounds. The in-hard is a breathy H from deep in the throat, like fogging a mirror. The in, a dāla and echo is a voiced pharyngeal fricative that you can approximate by lightly constricting the throat as if you are about to say but holding this tension. The say in on soyukyo and hold is a heavy S with the tongue pressed against the lower teeth and the sound darker, almost like a so but more muscular. When you place these heavier sounds next to the crisp Japanese syllables, you create an audible texture that mirrors the unexpectedness of the content. Practice saying H and Q immediately after tafta E. The double shift from tafta to sunduk forces your mouth to pivot a D back to D, resonant S. The journey in itself replicates shock of observation, collapsing the quantum state. The science embedded in these lines continues to unfold the more you play with. This is not just a funny comparison, it is a direct consequence of the Lorentz factor special relativity. If I am moving at a significant fraction of the speed of light relative to you, my clock literally ticks more slowly from your perspective. The phrase converts gamma into personal, almost accusatory statement. Pair it with okuta okazama, and you make the conceptual leap from time dilation to mass energy equivalence, reminding yourself that mass and time are deeply linked in the four-dimensional fabric of space-time. The term sister gives the relationship a familiar warmth that resists